People. Joelbenjamin528, aka MC Spookism. Had to bring you another one. Right. Yeah, I'll see what time it is. Let me just give you the name of the show. 10 best herbs for boosting male and female sex drive and fertility. Joelbenjamin528. People, I'm really not trying to make a long show out of this. So, I'm going to put it to you like this. Like, share, subscribe. Any questions you got, and make sure y'all come out right away and ask those questions. Don't say that I ain't give you a chance to ask the questions. People ask for it, I'm giving it to you. All right? As always, y'all know what I'm about to do. Let me share my screen, let you know what we got going on, and then yeah, I'll just get into it first. All right, let's do the countdown. We're gonna breeze through this thing. All right, people. First thing, dun, 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 dun. Sea moss. You see it here? The sea moss is very good to boost sex drive, get rid of mucus, stomach viruses. All right, you have trouble going to the bathroom, it will help. It's very powerful stuff. Iodine, vitamin D. It's a good source of melanin too, to boost up your melanin. So sea moss, that's number one. I should have even saved that for last to hit y'all with it, but it's all right. Sea moss is something very, very powerful. Come from the sea. Boost up the sex drive and fertility if you have problems having children. Sea moss is very good. As you see, I use the raw one. I don't use that powdered one. I got that raw one. Put it in water, let it hydrate, cleanse it. It's very good. Sea moss. Everything that I'm telling you, you can get here at nicholasbrooklyn.com, or you could come in Nicholas Brooklyn. All right, we got it at 1396 Fulton Street, or you could order over the phone, 718-858-4400. That's sea moss. We got that boost up good kind. No, I do not sell bleached sea moss. For anybody look to ask that, no hybrid, no bleached. We don't play those games over here. And of course, from Holistic Heights, soursop, aka graviola. All right, this right here is a powerhouse, people. You would definitely want to use this right here. Definitely good for the sex drive and fertility. It's great at getting rid of cancer cells. All right, great for getting rid of cancer cells and bacterial fungi. All right, so it's also good against herpes as well. All right, they don't tell you about this, and it helps. And people be like, well, what kind of cancer? All type of cancer. All right, this is amazing. All right, it definitely gonna boost the sex drive. All right, especially when you're drinking it, put you in that nice relaxing state. Yeah, I like this. Oh, and it's also good for asthma as well. Also great for asthma. Let me put that out there for people. And if you have high blood pressure, you know, a lot of men have problem with impotency. You know, the impotent, sex drive low, or whatever the case may be. A lot of time that's from the diabetes and the high blood pressure. So this will help. This helps greatly with that. All right, soursop leaf, aka graviola. All right. It helps with the heart, liver problems, and it's definitely good for the heart and liver, which also help affects your sex drive. Okay, once you get that liver right and you definitely get that heart right to pump the blood, add proper circulation, it will help. All right. um Real quick before I even continue any further, so that's two things I already showed you. Two things before I continue any further. Don't forget, we have that Tazariak, Captain Tazariak of the ISUPK. That's March 19th. All right. The Miseducation of the Black Woman. All right. Tickets on Eventbrite. Okay. For the live stream is on Eventbrite. And you could come into 1396 Fulton Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11216. All right. Come sit down, enjoy the lecture. Also, Professor Griff will be in the building March 26, 2017. That's a Sunday, March 26. That's starting at 5 p.m. Y'all want to come out to that? Professor Griff will be in the building. And this should be live streamed too. We will work on that and get that done. Also, King Simon presents. Shout out to King Simon as well. Go on YouTube and check out King Simon presents. We got, since we're talking about health, Dr. Sebi. You know the way how Dr. Sebi got into this. He had sex problems. He was impotent. You understand? And he got cured, as he say. He got better. Now he give this lady a lot of credit. This is his wife of over 30 years. She have 3 children by him. Ma'a. All right. From the fig tree. They started the fig tree together. Go on my page. I have an interview with Ma'a explaining it all, giving you the breakdown. Super duper exclusive interview. They'll be here April 2nd. She will be here April 2nd, 2017, along with Lloyd Strayhorn. All right. Y'all don't want to miss this. Lloyd Strayhorn, master numerologist. Okay. The legacy continues with one of our great mothers and health and healing. The first wife of Dr. Sebi. That's right. The first wife of Dr. Sebi, Ma'a. She's the one that formulated the herb. He said it in many lectures and in interviews. He gave this woman a lot of credit when he was alive. Ma'a. She is the one that formulated all the herbs. And of course, y'all know we got the Healing Circle. All right. Every Tuesday at Nicholas, Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street. Those tickets for Ma'a, the Eventbrite, to watch the live stream, go on Eventbrite and get those tickets right away. And if you're coming to 1396 Fulton Street, it starts at 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. That's April 2nd, 2017. Okay. Now, let me move on. So, I gave you 2 things. All right. Ah, boy. One of the real good stuff. And peace to the chat. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance. I don't have a chance to monitor the chat. Sure, a lot of people is tuning in, but I'm giving you this information as fast as possible. Natural Male Enhancement Tonic, African Angel, Men's Super Erection Tonic. Now, anybody that used this before, they know exactly what I'm talking about that this stuff do. Let me just read some of the powerhouse ingredients that's in this. Tribulus. That's the next name for that is Pounchavine. Very, very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. Sarsaparilla. Oh gosh, sarsaparilla got you going all night. Give you great stamina. Psyllium husk. Yes, because the psyllium husk, it helps clean out the stomach right. You have to make sure your blood flow properly. Very good. Katabu. Nope. Sorry. I gotta make sure I pronounce that right. Katabu. Kataba. I'm gonna get that right one day. Catawba root. All right. I believe it's a Native American root. Native American. Can't even pronounce it right, but I'm gonna spell it for you. Catuaba. It's a way that you pronounce it. So forgive me for all them damn haters out there. I'm making sure I give you the information. Very, very powerful root. L-arginine. Now everybody know I've been saying L-arginine is great for the sex drive. We have it here at Nicholas, Brooklyn as well. Poodle Acra. Now, if you remember, I talked about the tea. It's great for AIDS and cancer. All right. Poodle Acra. All right. A next great one is Tonkat Ali. Very bitter, very nasty, but great for the sex drive. Go to cola, cinnamon, ginkgo biloba, maca. All right, all the powerhouses is in here. All right. Oh, this is a good one. Folic acid, horny goatweed, ginseng root. All right. Very, very powerful stuff. A lot of men come and get this. I don't know why when they come get this, they like to hide. If you're going to go tear the chick up, you're going to go tear the chick up. You ain't got to hide that you buying this. Again, this is some powerful stuff. This stuff is no joke. All right. And we can't forget about the women. All right. Natural female wellness tonic. All right. Great for the sex drive. Great, 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 great to help women get that bad yeast out their body. All right. And what's the other one? Fertility. Of course, once you get the nasty yeast, that candia out your system, you're gonna be having babies. You'll be a baby factory. Black Cohosh is in this one. Red raspberry. Quai. Quai is an excellent herb for women. Excellent. Men too. But I mainly tell women deal with Quai because it helped them greatly, especially if they have vaginal dryness. All right. Burdock Root. That's great for women and men. All right. Burdock Root. Ginkgo. You ready for this? Wild yam root, ginseng. All right, this stuff is a powerhouse. I'm looking at it now, and that ain't it. Motherwort, that's a very, very good root herb as well to use. Hawthorn berry. All right, that's a great one. Pumama. Puama. Hope I pronounced that right. That one is also very, very good. And cayenne. It also has poodle acra in it as well. Cayenne, and it's a lot more stuff. Blessed nettle. This is great if you have problems having babies. Okay. If you have that vaginal dryness and your sex drive just ain't up to par, women. Natural female wellness tonic, and this is also from African Angel. All these items we have here at Nicholas, Brooklyn. All right, 1396 Fulton Street, or you could call 718-858-4400, or go to nicholasbrooklyn.com. All right, so I already gave you 4 things. Next one is good for men and women. A lot of men love this one though. Yep, you guessed it. Horny goatweed. You already heard it was in a few of the stuff. Very, very powerful herb. This is also a herb that enlarging the penis size. Okay, just so men know, because it add the proper blood flow. It helps with the cartilage. All right. The tissues. This also helps for bone support as well. All right, and let me see. Oh, this is not just a horny goatweed alone in this. You get a bonus. This has maca as well, maca root. All right, so this is the horny goatweed with maca root. So they make sure they hook y'all up with this one. All right, for men and women. All right. this one, power. If you're a man using it, and if you're a woman using it, please go easy on the man that ain't using it, because we're talking about breaking pelvis over here. Now, one that's great for the immune system. This is great for the immune system, but it's also great for the sex drive as well. That's reishi mushroom with shiitake mushroom. All right, see it right here. Mushrooms, reishi mushroom with shiitake mushroom. Very, 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 very good stuff, especially to kill viruses. All right, you really sick, you want to pop one of those reishi mushroom with shiitake. All right, so no excuses, people, no excuses. And that katuba, if I'm not mistaken, katuba, it grows a few places, some in the West Indies, Brazil. Where's the next one? The next place it grows. Some Asian country grow it as well, just so you know. Okay, the next thing people don't use. All right, we got a superfood here, and it got B vitamins in it. It's fortified with B vitamins. It have good yeast that you should take, i.e., example, nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast is very important. Okay, make sure we get it here, especially for you women that have problems dealing with childbirth. A lot of times your stomach is messed up, you're not getting the right nutrition. Nutritional yeast can help. All right, and they got it right here. This ensures freedom from candida yeast. See what I was telling you? A lot of women that have problem having children don't realize they have a lot of yeast built up in the womb. So when a guy sperm enters you, it's acidifying, destroying the sperm, killing it like right away. So the next one that's great for the women, all right, it supports vaginal health. Now, women, someone be like, oh, I don't need that, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, right. All right. This one is very, very good. I spoke about this before, I believe, on Maccabees TV. This is the woman's probiotic, 20 billion. Okay. All right. The woman's probiotic. This is the type of stuff that you need, ladies. So you can't say that you did not know. All right, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9. Number 9, one of my favorite, one of the best. Great for the sex drive, hair growth, nails, skin, feeling sick, whatever. Noonie. Some people say it stinks. A lot of people don't like the taste, but the noonie fruit work, and it is a super fruit. The noonie juice, it packs, like I said, I mentioned this before, but I'm gonna mention it again. Before all the other noonie juice I try, because I'll go to Trinidad, and I have the tree in Trinidad, and when I go to my land in Tobago, I have some trees on the land out there as well. The noonie is something so amazing. A lot of people don't know you could use the bark, you could use the leaf, but if you definitely get the fruit, like I said, it's you put it in a jar, you make it sweat, it's a sticky fruit. I use the actual stuff. Very, very powerful. So these other companies that I've tried to be from, like, yo, this is whack, they mix it down with a lot of stuff, and even now products, I was judging them. I was like, it's garbage. All right, I'll try it. You know, they gave me a sample. I'm like, I'll try it. Drunk that sucker, and I was like, damn. Like, I had to catch myself. It's like the pure form. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. They hit the nail on the head with that one right there. Just like when you have it and you put it in the jar to sweat. All right. Like when I'm in Trinidad, I couldn't believe it. That one is very powerful. The taste and everything, like it crept up on me. I thought it would have been like extra sweet or whatever. That Noonie, certified organic Noonie juice. This is what you want, people. All right. Last but not ever least, Arrowroot. Arrowroot is great for the bones, sexual function. All right. Build up proper muscle mass. Arrowroot is powerful. Okay. Like I said, we got all these items. So they had Nicholas Brooklyn. That arrowroot is something real special. All right. It's a great egg substitution as well for certain dishes that require egg. And you want to have certain substance, you know, that texture. You could use arrowroot. Arrowroot is very powerful. Great to put it topically on the skin as well. Arrowroot is no joke. Very underrated. Very underrated, if you ask me. And that's a one herb that boosts your sex drive like no other. All right. A lot of women that take that have problems having children, or men that have problems getting women pregnant, Arrowroot, that does the trick. All right. Should I give y'all 2 more bonuses? I have 2 more. I don't know. Let me see the chat. FYNS Media Group. What's up? Shout out to you. Suicide. What's up? I see you. Shout out to you. Okay. Yeah. You want to know what herbs you miss? I'm not going to go through them right now. I will post the video back up. So go check the video. All right. Let me see. Any questions? Because I'm about to zoom out of here. People, as always, if you like the information I'm giving you, you want to show support, hit me up on that super chat. It's very easy, not difficult to do. If you want to show some support, if you like the information I've been giving you so far, you could just hit me up on the super chat. Simple. Send a super chat. You click that $sign and you hit send a super chat. Put in any amount. Okay. Click buy and send. All right. You put in the credit card or debit card information. Then you hit buy. It's that simple, people. Show some support. I don't care if it's $1, $2. Any will be greatly appreciated. And some of you like to send your support to PayPal, so you could just type in TMJ Imports LLC at gmail.com. That's the PayPal. Okay, questions. Come on, people, get it in. Oh, you started watching after Maca. Yeah, you came a bit late. I'll give the rundown, and I gotta start putting the stuff in the description too. I got you, FYNS Media Group. I got you. Mr. Skikes, do you offer a package price for all the products? Of course. All you gotta do is call in, talk to us. We also have it where you get 10% off. If you order online, you put in the promo code. I get that promo code to you. I'll just put it up in the description. Okay, so don't worry. Saucy Surge 86. What's up with a Nicholas Cali? Joel, you need to be coast to coast. Facts. I agree with you. It's about having the people to work and do the damn thing, you know? Um, let me see. Kimberly Frazier, are you going to upload your bath video? It's already uploaded. You could go and check it out right now. Already uploaded. To Zach, shout out to you. Let me see. Okay, yep. Katuba Bar. It's from Brazil. Thank you for that. Armene Lick 3. Thank you. Ray Walton, can I use this stuff if I got heart problems? Yes, you can. It's one herb that I always tell people, be very, very, very careful if you got heart problems, because you got to work out if you're using it. And that's I just had it start with Yohimbi. All right, be very careful if you got heart problems and you're using Yohimbi. And anytime you're using any of this stuff, you should be working out and exercising. All right, that's why if you have heart problems, one of the main things that I suggest you definitely get is the Noonie. All right, the Noonie, sea moss, okay, soursop, the reishi and shiitake mushroom combined. And since you mentioned that, because you spoke about heart problems, because a lot of people that have heart problems, they have sexual problems. Let me give you that bonus. Grape seed extract. Oh man, this one right here. Grape seed extract. And it boosts the immune system. And as it say here, vascular health. This right here. Take this every day and you'll see what I'm talking about. Rather if you have heart problems or don't have heart problems. This grape seed extract, grape seed. I need to start back cooking with the grape seed oil. It also makes you trim, you lose weight, you build up your muscle mass. A next great one, since we talk about the heart, it deals with the heart and the mind and the sex drive. All right, and of course that's the monatomic gold, people. That's right, monatomic gold. Okay, next word, ethereum black or ethereum gold. We got three kinds. We have the pink. There's a few kinds, but we have the black one, the regular one, and if not, the pink one. All right, and it does the trick to boost the sex drive and help with fertility. All right. Magic Man. I see you say tell her answer figtree.com email. Okay, I will talk to my Uncle Shug. What's up, man? I've been seeing your Facebook post. I know you've been getting it in, so you can use some of these herbs, man. All right, let me see any questions. Saucy Surge 86. Damn, Joel, you putting on all this good content and I'm stuck at work. I'll post it back up so you'll get to see. It's not a problem. Ahmed, not Muhammad, my bro. All right, I got you, Ahmed. I got you. Shout out to you. Mr. Zolik Zero or Zoloco, however you pronounce that. Shout out to you. Any other questions before we wrap it up, people? Any other questions? Get it in now. Matter of fact, I'll put the link if anybody want to come on and ask their questions. It's 8:41. I got to go home. Promise wifey I'll be there. Okay. I already took me some noonie juice, so you know what that means. And horny goat weed. So I need to go, people. So ask your questions now. I'll put the link in the chat. Remember, if you like the information that I'm giving you, please show support in the super chat. You can show support in the super chat. Let me see. Questions. Sexy Vita 88. Does any of these sex boosters affect the blood pressure to make it higher? No. Actually, one does. Which one is that? Good question. The honey goat weed with the maca. All right. It really helps regulate the blood pressure. All right. But you can't be just sitting around using this. You got to be active. Okay. Got to be active. And well, of course, if I assume if you're taking this, you will be active. All right. Let me see. And all this stuff is all natural, by the way. Okay, people. Let me see. Any questions? People, I put the link out for you if you want to come on. It's up to you. Let me see here. Any other questions? Jigga1017, Joel, if you had to suggest a starter pack of herbs without breaking the budget, what would you suggest? All right, I'm going to show you what I would suggest for the men first. Then I'll show you what I will suggest for the women. For the men, definitely sea moss as a starter pack. Arrowroot as a starter pack. Some of you dudes got them big guts, all right? It's affecting your sex drive, and you're acting like you don't know that. So I would suggest the nutritional yeast flakes, and of course, the noni juice, all right? That's your starter pack right there. I see somebody, right? And for the women, of course, I would suggest the sea moss as well as a starter pack. Definitely the woman's probiotic. All right, the noni and the grape seed extract. Definitely. And with those other two for the men and women, if you really got that little extra funds, definitely honey goat weed with the maca. Take what I'm telling you. Okay, I see somebody on there. Who that? That's my man Suicide. What's up, Suicide? Unmute your mic,
What up,
bro.
dog? What's the dealio? What's up?
What you dealing with?
Hey, somebody in the chat had a good question. What about any herbs for pre-ejaculation?
Pre-ejaculation. Oh, I missed that. Thank you, bro. See, I gotta get me a co-host, man. So that's watching the stuff that can tell me. Thank you for that, Suicide. Mute your mic.
All right.
Herbs for premature ejaculation. Grape seed. The grape seed extract. Horny goat weed. Sea moss. The arrowroot. Okay, that will help. Yeah, pretty much. What else? Suicide, talk to me, Suicide. What's up? I'm putting the link out there, people. Anybody got any other questions? Yes, Suicide, go ahead, you got it.
What else? This is really good because it's a lot of men and women who lacking this type of knowledge, and they're ashamed to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That especially a lot of men who don't last long. They get made fun of, and they don't know where to go. They think they have to go over the counter when Mother Nature already provided some of these things that we can use. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is very, very powerful information that a lot of men should, even women should look into right here.
Facts. I could, man, so much of them that walk through these doors, it's unbelievable. From Hebrew, Kemetic, Buddhist, they Asian, um, white, all of them, man. European, from all over, man. Come from France, and for some reason, it's like they just get gravitated towards me, and they don't ask nobody. They don't say they ain't asked nobody. They never mentioned it to nobody before, and they ask me, and I give them the information, and it works. Okay, I'm telling you straight up, it works. Um, hold on, people. I like. All right. I see one. Miranda Sean asks, sorry if I missed this, but how do you take the sea moss as tea? All right, you take it, you wash it, you clean it, rinse it out, then you put it to soak with your lemon, lime. Okay, put it to soak. If you have the alkaline ionized water, if you have one of those machines, you don't have to wait a day. Literally, you wait an hour because it hydrates it right away. But anyway, then you take it, you wash it, you clean it out, you boil the water, put it in there, leave it in there for 5-10 minutes. All right, the water or until the water cool is up to you. Then you take it out with the sea moss and the water that you use, blend that sucker up, you put it in something, put it in the fridge, and it becomes a gel like. Then you could just take it and blend that up again, and you could make a tea out of it. You pour it into a pot and you boil it, make a tea out of it. You use the maple syrup. We have the maple syrup here on sale as well, the good kind, or you could use date sugar. We have the date sugar, or you could use the coconut sugar. All right, so the choices is yours. I see somebody just came in. Are men alike 3 or are men alike? What's up? Talk to the people, unmute your mic. And people, if you like the information I'm giving you, please show support. Please show some support. $1, $2, $3. Show some support. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, what's up?
Talk to me.
You hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, you gotta one day we get together. I do all that holistic healing and everything. I used to work with Dr. Sig and all of them many years ago, but I still do the whole thing with the healing and treatment and cancer and everything.
So
but
you know
the topic, what you said?
You know Maca?
I know Ma very good from back in the 90s.
Okay, excellent, because you know she'll be here.
Okay, good. So I'll see if I come out there.
All
so,
right,
you know, with
the question, bro.
No, no question. I just want to tell you with the topic that you're talking about, with a short thing, the males, what the males could do. The males is also diet related, so they gotta include a lot of walnuts, a lot of Brazil nuts.
The reason why I didn't say the nuts, hold up right there, because I could have went and got the pine nuts, because we have the pine nuts here. One of the
which is good magnesium.
Yeah, exactly. The reason why I didn't break out the nuts, and I could say that for a next show, a lot of people that I'm running into, especially in America, they're allergic to nuts. All right, they're allergic to the cashew nuts. They're allergic to the peanuts, which is also great for the sex drive. They're allergic to the because the peanuts, you know, have high levels of L-arginine.
Yeah, because it's a tuber. It don't assimilate and break down. It gets stuck in the colon.
Right. Well, that's where you take the other. Well, depends on who you are. Certain people could break it down and get it out the system. Other people, right. I always advise when they use the peanuts, they drink water on the regular. Of course, the alkaline ionized water. Now you have the peanuts, the cashew nuts, the walnuts, the pecans. The pecans is great, and you have the pine nuts. Oil is good for the sex drive. Unfortunately, so many people are allergic to that it's
Right.
crazy.
Okay. Now look.
Because a lot of
Now I'm.
hold on. Because a lot of them walk through these doors, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? It got some people that's even allergic to coconut. All right, the coconut,
Yes.
use coconut oil. Now, for the people who's allergic to these things, a lot of times they got the vaccines in their system. All right, especially the ones that's
Exactly.
peanuts. All right, but there are ways that you could get rid of those allergies. Now, I spoke on about that on past shows. Sea moss is one of them, and I do not use the powdered sea moss that have the salt in it, because some people say they use sea moss and they notice their pressure go up. That's because of the sea salt. So that's why I tell people I use the raw one. They wash it out. Some people use the powdered sea moss. They feel fine, but people who pressure will go up, they have to know not to use the powdered one, because it have that sea salt, which is good for you
Right.
to a certain amount. But if you're a person you already have high blood pressure or whatever, that's not wise. One more thing.
Right. And well,
Go ahead, bro.
yeah, the most people does find, like with me, the healing. I heal a lot of clients. The most people does find with the hemp seeds and the sesame seed, which is hemp seed and sesame seeds combined, will give the male all the nutrition they need, all the zinc, all the calcium, and all of the iron and the minerals in assimilated form that's going to feed their body and feed the sex drive and feed the prostate gland, and that won't leave no inflammation or mucus sitting back in the prostate gland.
Don't forget to add sunflower seeds to that.
Sunflower seeds is very good also, yes. But
Yeah,
those
to
three,
the
you
level
get
of
all the
zinc of
nutrients.
what you said. So yeah, and all those I sell. I sell the sunflower seeds raw. It's very important that you let the people.
Raw sunflower.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the raw sunflower seeds, the raw hemp seeds, and the raw sesame
Yeah,
seeds.
because I don't know. Shout out to Maccabees TV. I don't know if you saw the one I did on Maccabees TV. I was showing the raw hemp seeds, the raw
Right.
hemp seeds, the sunflower seeds, and definitely the sesame seeds. But some people, me personally, I don't like the sesame seeds, but sesame seeds are very good, especially the sesame seed oil. Some people like to make whatever dishes, use just a little bit because the sesame seed oil is strong. Next thing you could do is use the hemp oil and the
Yeah.
sesame seed oil together. But I like it more to eat it and make it in the smoothie, because some people the oil rides their chest. So just to save all that, I just tell them straight up. We have it here. Like I said, we have everything here at Nicholas Brooklyn. I did shows on that already. These are the other stuff, because not everything work the same on certain people. That's when I start talking about the blood type. You understand? You got your O positive, O negative, your B's, B positive, B negative, the A's, and all that. So that's when the blood type, people, a lot of herbalists don't like to go by that with the blood type, but it do affects a lot of people.
Right.
Um,
And the base of all, most people, even through the blood types, the base that I know and found, the base is poor circulation and poor assimilation and congestion in the different tissue organs that's causing inflammation in the area. So most female and males needs to detox, cleanse, and rebuild at the same time, and reassimilate the body with the proper nutritions, with the genetic phenotype, with that genome type, with the native foods and native plants that's connected to their genetic predisposition that's
hold
in
on,
their
hold on,
environment.
hold on. You just said something. You said with the native. Now that's one thing I disagree with a lot of herbalists on, because they say, oh, with the native plants, this and that. That's why I like dealing with Dr. Delves. I don't know if Patrick Delves. I don't know if anybody's seen
Yeah,
my
yeah,
show.
Patrick Duff. I know the brother.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know the brother. Yeah, he's doing good work. I know him for years.
Yeah, he also used the Asian herbs. You have a lot of herbalists that don't want to deal. They say, "Oh, use the stuff that's native." There's a lot of Asian herbs like that. Quai for women. That is
Right.
excellent. That's a powerhouse.
Yeah, I heal
Real quick.
my first children mother. I heal with Don Quai.
I'm sorry.
My first children mother I healed with Don Quai. She had ovarian cancer, and when I made an elixir, a female tonic with Don Quai, which replenished the blood and which replenished the cells within the blood plasma. So Don Quai is very good, and a lot of people the connection. The Asian and Chinese, a lot of the herbs and their culture was taught to them by us, which me and you could get together and have a great discussion and program on it. So a lot of people
You
don't
got
understand
Facebook?
that. Huh?
You got Facebook?
Yeah, I got a Facebook, yes.
Joel Benjamin. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, and Tumblr. joelbenjamin528, all one word. Now back to what
Okay.
you said with that ovarian cancer, right? That's why this one right here for the women is very, very good, because this have everything combined in it. It have the Don Quai in it. All right, the Don Quai. Real quick, I see somebody in the chat room. They asked about the sea moss. That's why I also tell people use the sea moss, because the sea moss is great for everybody. Everybody. The shelf
Yes,
life on this forever, forever.
forever.
All right. Once it's dried like this, okay, forever. The sea moss is so amazing. Once you put it in water, it spring back to life. Then
It's nature's perfect food.
I'm sorry.
It's nature perfect food. It's the food
That's
that
right.
it's nature perfect food in its natural habitation. So it's the only food out there besides of some of the green algae that you could actually live off of, fast on, rebuild, replenish cells, and it takes care of every tissue and every mineral in the plant kingdom in the body.
Facts. Also, you want to know what's the shelf life after he make it? Once you put it in the fridge, a very long time. I know people that made it and leave it out, okay, and it for a long time it was still good. And I'm like, gosh, damn, shouldn't that be in the
Yeah,
fridge? Some people is a way. Some people look to make a wine out of it. All right, but I
yeah,
ain't gonna go there.
yeah.
Hold on. Let me see, Adrian. Am I pronouncing that right? Andrine Jones. Which one increases your testosterone? All right. The reason why I like the sea moss is because it deals with the men and women, balance the hormones. So it's good for that. It will increase more estrogen if the lady need it. It will increase more testosterone if the man needs it. Sea moss. Next one that does that, that's very, very good for boosting testosterone. That's Maca and Horny goatweed. The thing about this, I'm
And
glad you asked that. The thing about this is when you take this, remember, you cycle on for a week or 2 weeks and then cycle off.
like, yeah,
Yeah, when it raised the testosterone, like I'm telling you, you'll be walking around here jacked up. Any little thing piss you off, you'll have that high level of testosterone. That's why I tell people very important, work out. Work out when you use horny goatweed and maca.
because it's in circulation to the penis and the clitoris.
Yeah, I already went over that. That adds circulation. Dale T. Gus. Not bragging, I'm a multi-orgasmic male. Get your heart rate up, exercises, fruit/vegetables, eat and juice, hemp, nuts, water. All that sounds good until you start using these things, and then you'll notice you go up into a whole higher level. Leak, what's up? Shout out to you. Genevision Media, what's up? Shout out to you. Hold on, somebody else on the line. Uncle Sugar, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic, Uncle Sugar. It's 9 o'clock. We're about to wrap up the show. Come on with it, Uncle Sugar.
Oh, peace. What's up with it, family?
You sound
What's
far
good?
away, man.
Oh, my bad. How it sound? A little better now?
Yeah, talk to the people.
All right, man. I just think you need to explain to the people to stop eating some of the things that's contributing to their problems, and they need to know the difference from sex drive diminished and impotence.
All right, very good. Now, let me tell you, a lot of times, the people, believe it or not, that come through here is not just people that eat the wrong things. I got vegans. I knew one, and I told him he needed to start eating meat because he was O negative, I believe, either no O negative and positive blood type. And I was like, you don't have to eat a lot of meat, just a little bit. But he was raw vegan at that, and he noticed his sex drive was going down, and he only noticed it once he got married. All right, he got a woman that he was always with, and sex drive was just low. Like he didn't have that desire. It would be sometimes she want to do it with him, he just didn't have that desire. And he ate. This dude, he worked for P Diddy. He was a model, so his body was in great shape. The dude would go to the gym every day. All right, had problems with the sex drive. Okay, so, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because now you make me go into a whole nother genre, because people think that, oh, it's only if you eat bad. You got to remember stress. All right, you got people that eat good but they stressed out. The stress causes it, excuse me. The environment, meaning the climate, all right, can also cause it, down to the type of underwear they wear. All right, I'm giving you the stuff that could help beat that overall. All right, to boost up whatever sexual functions and whatever else that you need. People, don't forget, if you like this show some support. Thanks to everybody that showed support before. All right, I greatly appreciate it. Any other questions? I'll take one more questions because I gotta wrap it up. It's 9:03, people. Gotta wrap it up. Any other questions? Come on with it. Anybody in the chat?
Hey, Joel.
Mawa Netter, shout out to you. About time. About time. One of my moderators is on. Hold on. I see somebody come on. Who just asked Joel? Who is that speaking?
Me, Menelik.
Yeah, what's up?
And, you know, for the male and female, another herb that's excellent. You spoke about it a little bit, but they should use it a lot because it's good for many functions and it's high in iron. The sarsaparilla root.
Yeah, that's where this one comes in. Let me make sure they see it good. This one and this one's supposed to have the sarsaparilla as well. I remember one night I took sarsaparilla. Woo! Couldn't sleep. I spoke to a lady that took that before. She couldn't sleep either. That's
because it's highest plant in iron.
Say that again.
It's the highest in the plant kingdom in iron.
Yes, it have lots of iron. For people that's low in iron and you're always feeling cold, take that along with magnesium, herbs and different stuff that good for magnesium, because a lot of people, they'll take iron, but they don't have the substance to properly absorb the iron. Shout out to Sister Mawa Netter. Thank you very much for the support. Faith Sunsets. Do you think birth control could be a huge problem with a woman's fertility? Most definitely, even after they get off the birth control, especially if a woman has been on birth control for years. Yes, it plays a huge role. But I'll tell you real quick, because I gotta wrap it up. I think I'll make that the last question. People, again, if you like the information that you got, support with that super chat. Also, if you don't want to do it on the YouTube super chat, you could go to PayPal, send it at tmjimportsllc@gmail.com. Now, let me answer your sister, your question, sis. Shout out to Gods of the Caribbean in VI, Virgin Islands. What's up? To cleanse out your system properly, with that, you would want to use sea moss. Sea moss is great. Also, you heard me talk about the bentonite clay. You want to take the bentonite clay. You can get all this stuff here, 718-858-4400. That's 718-858-4400. You can order on nicholasbrooklyn.com, or you could come into 1396 Fulton Street. The sea moss will work great with that, and the bentonite. Next thing is diatomaceous earth. That could help with that, but more so the bentonite. The bentonite will help, and remember, it's about cleansing on a cellular level. The sea moss goes in on a cellular level, and the bentonite also deals with cleansing on a cellular level. A next thing that could do that, noonie. The noonie juice could help with that. For all those ladies that had the birth control and whatnot, you'd want that. One more thing that I know is good for that. Two more things. That's the monatomic gold. Remember, notice all the stuff I'm telling you deals on a cellular level. And the grapeseed extract. The grapeseed extract is a powerhouse. All right, especially breaks up free radicals, cut through them like a knife through butter. All right, so you want the stuff to cleanse you out on a cellular level. And last but not least, all right, the alkaline ionized water. All right, despite all the stuff you see me have here, at the end of the day, your body is over 70-something% water. You put the right water in your system, it will cleanse you properly. And that noonie is spelled Noni, noonie juice. All right, that's the type of stuff that you want to use. Answer Emmett. What can I wash my private area with if I have very sensitive skin that gets irritated from everything I've tried? Okay, you could use, we have the calcium bentonite clay soap. All right, you could get the oatmeal one, the calcium bentonite clay soap with oatmeal. Also run across a lot of women and men that have that problem. All right, you could get the calcium bentonite clay soap. You could get the oatmeal one. I don't know if peppermint be irritating you, but you could get the one with peppermint. And the almond tangerine is very good too. That almond tangerine one. But if you're allergic to almonds, then you know that's a no-no. Don't get that one. But definitely the bentonite and with the oatmeal is very good. And all of them, as long as I have the bentonite in it. Also, what else? Oh, thank you, Suicide, for the support. My man with the knockout info, Joel for president. Well, thank you. Yes, Sister Mawa, give me a call tomorrow. I've been getting people me up in my inbox with being that we're talking about the private part. A few men wanted to know about what they could use to get their penis bigger, and also the woman wants to know like certain stuff they could use down there to get the vagina tighter. I will do a show on that maybe tomorrow because we have this stuff here. All right, a next good thing that you could wash up with too, bro. Hold on. Gratitude, brother. And I definitely will order. No problem. Thank you. And next thing that you could wash your private areas with too is, and I know it's going to sound crazy when I show you it, Arrowroot. Arrowroot is very good. A matter of fact, some of the best soaps have arrowroot in it. Okay, let me make that clear. Some of the best soaps have arrowroot in it, so don't get it twisted. Arrowroot is good topically. All right, also you could get well, I'll talk about that in the next show because that's going to lead into what you could use to enlarge the penis topically. All right, the horny goat weed with the maca and enlarges the penis too. I'll just give that out real quick, but something topically for people to use. Like I said, I'll give that out in the next show. Emmett says, doesn't sound crazy at all. Oh, wait. Okay, thank you again. You're welcome. Faith Sunset, is bathing with baking soda on a daily basis good? I was told that alkaline your body as well. Okay, yeah. It depends on your skin. All right. It got some people, they could bathe with the baking soda probably 3 times a week, maybe yeah, about 3 times a week. It got some people could use it every day. It's up to you. People, 9:12. That's the time. I gots to go. I want to thank everybody that showed support. Remember, if you like the show, show support, and make sure you press that like button, like the video. All right, share. Definitely, if you're not subscribed, subscribe right away. All right, this video will be posted up. Give me a half an hour to an hour. It will be posted up. I want to thank y'all. I gotta run, people. I want to thank y'all for checking out JoelBenjamin528, aka MC Spookism. I hope I gave you the information. Look out for that video. I will come up with it, to the stuff to enlarge the penis. As a matter of fact, I'll also throw in the stuff that you could take internally to enlarge the penis, tighten up the vagina, and buff up the vagina lips. Okay. I have the information on that, so I will give out that. I want to thank you all for tuning in and showing support. Emmett, how you could donate? I see you just said that. All right, I'll show you real quick. I'll show you how you could support. I don't say donate. I'll show you how you could support. All right, you see right here. If you turn in your screen the regular way, just hold it up regular, you'll see that chat button in the how you call it, on your phone. You'll see the super chat button, or on your computer, it's right here. You press that $, and then it'll say send a super chat. You could put in any amount you want. Okay, all right, you can even leave a comment right here, and then you click buy and send. Okay, then you put in your credit card information and you click buy. All right, some people like PayPal. Hold on, let me mute that mic. Okay, some people like to do, and bless you by the way, some people like to do the PayPal. Okay, you could do it at TMJ Imports LLC at gmail.com. Okay, that's TMJ Imports LLC at gmail.com. All right, I see you put, thank you for the support. Why you put $5 in the comment? Yo, all right, people, that's the show. I got to go. Thanks for tuning in. JoelBenjamin528, aka MC Spookism. Peace.